Action figure showcase time. Doing it in bed because why not? First up, we have the now discontinued Schleich Utah Raptor. Uh, I've had this for a tiny bit now, I guess, and I think it's time to finally let it go. I have so many dinosaurs and I need to get rid of a bunch of them. So, unless it's like really cool vintage chic or really, really nice or scientifically accurate, then I'm probably going to be selling it. And this guy, he's kind of in between in a weird way. So, yeah, I do think I might end up selling this Utah Raptor. It is a cool figure, though. Very cool feathers. I like all the red in the brown and the blue on the face. Pretty neat and has more articulation than the average Schleich as well. 3 points. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to something from WoW Toys. You might have seen this sculpt before from many different manufacturers. It's the WoW Toys Museum Quality Great Dinos Tyrannosaurus Rex. I really like this figure. It does have that vintage chic that I was talking about. And look at the colors on this thing. It's largely pink, which fades into blues, and then this big green tummy. He's almost like he's signifying that he's poisonous. It's a very, very interesting paint job with the big stripe on the back. You don't really see this a lot on a Rex or really on any dinosaur toy. So I really love this. Like, I adore this figure. Very, very cool. Pushing it to the side, we have the Chapmay Therizinosaurus. You guys know I'm a big Therizinosaurus fan, and they sculpted it as a carnivore. So whoever sculpted this was clearly a fan of Nigel Marven in the first act of The Giant Claw. But still, very fun. It's just a cheap little guy I got at the dollar store in a basic Chapmay pack. I like it. Any Therizinosaurus is fine by me, and I think the fact that it's, once again, clearly portrayed as carnivorous, like it has that carnivorous chic. I just think that's so fun and interesting. Anyway, moving on to another discontinued figure with the Safari Limited City Patty. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. It is an Oviraptor. Oviraptors get a bad rap. They were such good parents, but I love how colorful it is. I always picture dinosaurs, especially the feathered ones, as super colorful, and I do get sick of just standard greens and browns, and this has the green and brown, but as you can see, that green and brown is surrounded by orange and blue and white, and it's just a really beautiful figure. It's a shame that it was discontinued. It's a good size. It was a good price. I really do quite like it. Now we're moving back to Schleich with the discontinued Acrocanthosaurus. This is an ugly figure, full stop. I only got it because it was the last one at my local museum's gift shop, and I knew it was getting discontinued. That's the only reason I have it. It is the ugly brown that I get sick of. Tail dragging, I think, is fun. I like it. That doesn't actually bother me. And the blue on the big spinal column is cool, but the face, I don't know. Something about the face seems really off. Seems a little goofy. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. This one might be getting sold. I haven't entirely decided yet. We will see about that. And then the one I'm definitely going to keep is the Papogorgosaurus, which I'm told is supposed to look like the Walking with Dinosaurs Gorgosaurus from the movie where the dinosaurs talk. I've seen every Walking with Everything except that movie. Actually, if you look over there, there they are right there, because I've been watching through them. See them all? Even got a little VHS action going on. Prehistoric Park and everything. But yeah, this is a very cool figure. The only issue is it's very expensive for the size. Yes, it's a great sculpt. Yes, it's beautifully hand-painted. But one articulation point, it's small, but it's like a $30 figure. That's just way too much for this guy. But I do really like him. And lastly, we have something from, I think, Adventure Planet in Rhode Island? Rhode Island Novelty? It's this T-Rex, which is very Lego. In fact, it appears to be Legos, just re-released as something else, allegedly, of course. And mine doesn't make noise. They're supposed to make noise. Mine never has. I assume most of them work, but I actually really like it. It's a cheaper alternative to a Lego brick T-Rex, but maybe just get the Lego brick T-Rex if you don't want one screaming at you. I assume the Lego one doesn't scream. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. That being said, I'll probably end up selling it just to make room. But yeah, that is it for today's action figure showcase. Thank you all very much for your support, and I will be seeing you all next time. Bye for now.